The most important part of posting content, whether you're in real estate or any other field, is building a repeatable format that you can actually stick to. There's no point in posting content if you can't stay consistent, and you won't stay consistent if every video you make feels like you're starting from scratch. When we first launched our YouTube channel in 2020, we made a rule that we'd post every Sunday at 9 a.m., and we did that for 12 months without fail. No excuses, no matter what happens, and a lot can go wrong when you're in the filming process, but no matter what, we did not miss a Sunday. After that year, we ramped up to 2 long-form 30-minute videos per week, which aren't easy sit-down videos. These take a lot of time. And for another year, we went every Wednesday at 3:30 p.m., every Sunday at 9 a.m. for another year straight. When I jump into something, I don't want to do it for just a couple of months. I need to do it for probably about a year until I then figure out where I need to innovate and try something different. Imagine doing that over 500 times with all the long-form content we've produced and helping several other creators now do the same. You start to see patterns, you start to learn what works, what doesn't, where the most important parts to put your time and energy are, and where most people go wrong. And today in this video, we're gonna be looking at a few different real estate brands to figure out what changes they might be able to make in their content to turn an average channel into an authority-building, lead-generating machine that's actually profitable no matter what niche you're in. We're gonna start here with this brokerage located in Encinitas, California, Link, and there's just right off the bat a lot that they could be doing better. First off, your modern real estate partner with this branding in the banner up above can definitely be improved. The main thing you need to have when you are running any company these days is to have a face to the name. When I'm looking at Link, I don't see any individual human being, no people whatsoever. You're looking at the thumbnails, and I can right off the bat tell that these are ChatGPT generated thumbnails, probably on the first try. You have to give it at least maybe 30 minutes of work until you find the actual title that you want to use, and that it'll score at least a 93 on the vidIQ scale, whether you're using vidIQ or any other platform there. The thumbnails could use a lot of work. These look like corporate slideshow thumbnails that are gonna gain no viewership. I'm sure all 61, 69, and 65 of these views are probably from their team itself when using these videos, maybe to explain how to automate Instagram DMs when someone comments, which is also not a great title whatsoever. And that's what we can do to help is we come up with the scripting, the titling, everything that comes with YouTube management and strategy. So that's just one example of a brokerage that is not working. You can't throw the address in a title anymore because I don't know. To me, it seems like common knowledge, but when the more and more people that we work with and that I see are trying to run a YouTube channel these days, they still aren't that aware. And that's probably because they don't have the researchers and the constant innovators that we have on our team that are looking into what's actually working, what's actually generating leads for people in the field today. Let's look at another channel here. Redman Group, brokered by Real Brokers. Shout out to them. Great job here. I mean, at least they have a phone number in the banner up above, powered by Real, obviously trying to drive some traction and some maybe for their downline there, so people understand that they're with Real. But the thing is, they only have 100 subscribers, but 800 videos. Now let's dive in a little bit and try to see why. Getting 4 views, 3 views, 5 views. Now that is quite a shame. I do not know these people whatsoever. I don't know the Redman Group. I just pulled this up because this is some of the agents that we have been in contact with our lead generation team. But looking at this once again, they have their phone number in the title, which is unbelievable to see. I don't know if I've ever seen a phone number in a title, and then also the address is in the title. Nobody is going to watch this video. These 4 views are probably from both of them viewing this video twice. The thumbnail is I'm not going to lie, it's as bad as it gets when it comes to thumbnails. You definitely should put something that's going to entice more people to be curious about the home. Draw some curiosity within the title, draw some curiosity within the thumbnail, and they have to be a good combination of the two for it to actually make sense. Package it into a video. Let's see, Vibrant Quail Valley Home. Now that could be at the top of the thumbnail, maybe show the house in itself. It's not a bad looking house either. Put Vibrant Home at the top, maybe put the price point because it probably is a decent affordable price point. It's not outrageous. That's not a $5 million home. And it will draw some attention if you put a captivating title here. So just every thumbnail is just unfortunate that they put in effort posting a long form video, which it takes a lot of effort just to post a YouTube video. If you guys have even posted any YouTube video whatsoever, you know that just the upload process takes a lot of time. So to go through making a market update for April, even though these videos are just about a minute long, it's still, they're leaving a lot of views, clients, and money on the table when they are just throwing up these thumbnails and a title that literally a monkey could have written or a 1-year-old baby. So that's, unfortunately, that's just my opinion, but it's a fact too. Clarence Smith, another random page that we ran into, who's been posting a couple videos. It looks like he's walking through the properties, maybe holding an iPhone, which is not bad. These are probably priced decent. They're located in Houston, maybe let's say $300,000 for a home that looks like this. It could be worse. This is probably his best thumbnail, even though it's still not a good thumbnail. Clarence, you could be doing a little better. 1 subscriber, Clarence, I'm going to subscribe just so you get a little more encouragement here, because you posted 1 month ago, 2 months ago, so it seems like you are trying. But with this title and thumbnail, again, nobody is going to be clicking on that whatsoever. What is this showing them when you see a door and half of a powder room? You need something that's captivating, something that is really going to draw some viewers' attention. So let me just show you, for example, this one realtor channel that we just completely optimized this week, and that is our good friend here, Clayton. If you can see his banner, it shows authority. You've got a very professional photo of him, and then it says who he is, what he does, and to subscribe, so it works for YouTube. Connect, you've got the phone number, the email, the handle in there, so you can see that he also works well with all platforms, not just YouTube. And then now look at this. Here are all the thumbnails and titles that we go with for him. This is one of my favorite ones. Most locals keep this Scottsdale gem to themselves, and it says secret spot. You see how the title and the thumbnail kind of can collide together and form into one well put together YouTube video. And this is what we've just been doing. They're all a little bit different. Thumbnails, we're working on some home tours as well, where you can see inside 9 million private estate where the Arizona elite live. But let's go through a random page now, just because I want to audit a few more of these channels because it's fun for me. Let me just scroll down. These are just a bunch of agents and brokerages, investment companies that we are working with here and have reached out to. Let's just click on this Phil Shaver, literally just a random generator. It might as well have been. But if we click on it, we can see here that, all right, so look at that. Phil has a good banner. I'm not going to lie. You can see him. You can see a little bit. What I would do here is make his name a little bit bigger. It's sort of hard to see the information. Over 2,500 homes sold should be in bold font here on the left side. 500 subscribers, not bad. He's doing something. But the one thing he's not doing is making any thumbnails. And again, why are people putting the title or the address in the title? That is, to me, that is mind-blowing that you would even think that that works these days. Putting the address in it's only for people that maybe Phil has talked to and said, hey, I have a listing on 458 Francis Lane in Gilbert, and then they look it up. Those are where the 15 views are coming from. The YouTube algorithm will never pick this up and click on it. And it's not easy. I guess because it's common knowledge for us, it's not going to be as easy, but that's how we've built the team out of thumbnail designers, editors, that you'll get dedicated editors when you do work with our team, but no pressure. I just like looking at what other people are doing out there because I had talked to a lot of people in this space and see what's working. But Phil, let's go to someone else here. Click on our random. Let's go for a builder right here. Reinhardt Builders, because we do work with builders. That one's not working. Scroll down. Riley Construction. Looks like an interesting company. And the thing about construction companies and builders, it's cool that you can do the before and after, or the process of when you are building out a home. Let's say you're renovating a kitchen, you're renovating a backyard. You can do specific videos with captivating titles for each part in the process. And it's almost like a part one, a part two. People love series. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Here, again, I'm looking at his channel. I don't know what is even going on here. I don't hate the banner. The banner isn't that important, but at least this proves authority with their logo on a massive truck like that. So that's why I would like that banner. But then you look here. What are they trying to do with these videos? What type of ideal clients are they trying to reach? What is their goal? And that's what I talk to when we talk to all of our clients. What is your specific goal in making long form YouTube videos? And then I'll kind of go in depth a bit and explain how we can help you reach that ideal client profile and that specific goal. If you are just saying Rodney Urbano, town and country paving, I know nothing about this. Maybe if you titled this, The Man That Constructs Some of the Most Beautiful Properties in the World. Look at that. That'd be a title that I'd be like, really, that man? And you can leave that thumbnail even. Click on it, and there we go. We have a lot. I'll bet you would 10x your click-through rate just with that title alone. This one, high school interns. What are we even watch? I'm not even going to click on that video. Don't even really care about that. Look at this. Looks like they have decent editing, career opportunities. Sure, these are just promotional videos trying to get people to join their business. But if that's the case, you should make it a lot more captivating and brand building in general. You need to build out a specific strategy to try to get to those people that you want to recruit onto your company. Let's go through a few more here. This is fun for me. I could do this for a little bit while. Dexter Realty, another random generator. And if you are watching this far into the video, I'd really appreciate you just hitting the like button. That would be very kind. I would appreciate that. So this again, realty company, they quit after 4 years ago because they haven't really done much, but it looks like this is their best title and thumbnail, obviously. Why Dexter Realty? You have a blonde girl in the thumbnail, even though that was probably an accident. And then why Dexter Realty? Short to the point. If I want to know why, that's what I would click on. The rest, these aren't going to be good. Home Cityscape, cut one. This should be deleted. Okay, we're going to the next company. That one wasn't even doing too much. Realty One Group. I think I know a little bit about the Realty One Group. Let's see what they've built out when it comes to their channel here. 4,000 subscribers and 300 videos. Finally, a group that seems like they know what they're doing. But that's probably because, let me guess, that they've had this channel for a while. Yes, 11 years ago. Now, that is a long, long time to have a channel, so anyone would have a few thousand subscribers. So you'd think they know what they're doing with 335 videos, but who is running this channel that you think that this is a good... It's just, I don't know why I get so fired up about this, because you are just leaving so much money, so many deals on the table when you title a video episode 94. You can maybe put that at the end. And look, okay, they have a good studio set up, a good podcast studio to where they could actually be doing well with this podcast and get a little bit more views. But by having a thumbnail that podcasts have, look at any successful podcast, you'll never see one that says prime time and the date on it. You'll never see one that just says episode and big numbers in the center. I really think that it's important to not just throw spaghetti at a wall and hope that it sticks. I think especially when making YouTube videos, hour-long videos, you're spending a lot of time on content. You should figure out how to title and thumbnail the videos in a way to actually gain the viewership from the people that you're looking for. So just another one that's it's unfortunate. Let's go through Beth Phil. It's like I'm drawing raffle tickets here. Who's going to be the lucky winner? Beth, what do you have to offer us today? A realtor, 4 subscribers, and once again, looks like she did a little bit of house tour with her iPhone, trying a little bit, but still, it's crazy. Now that you guys see this, there are a lot of addresses in the title, a lot of no thumbnails, so a lot of people need our help, and this is where I see a gap in the space. And I know people that are getting only 300 to 500 views per video, but they're getting clients from every video and getting buyers from every video just because the title and the thumbnail are optimized to find the people that they are looking for to whether they're doing a home tour, a lifestyle video, a video talking about their construction process, about their business, just anything when it comes to the authority of building themselves and their business. So what else do we have here? I'll do a couple more. Metis Real Estate. That's a cool name here. Let's go through this. A boutique brokerage in California and Washington. The exact clientele that we look for here. Okay, so you can tell that they have a YouTube marketing team. They're making actual thumbnails, but still, these are thumbnails that they probably make and they think that's perfect. It looks clean, which it might. Like, it looks okay, even though you can't read it. But still, there's no point of having the address on the video. First of all, not only in the title, but also in the thumbnail. Why do you need the address twice? If you have a specific text in the thumbnail, it should not also be in the title. And that goes for home tours as well. If you have $5 million in the thumbnail, it should not be in the title, and vice versa. And that goes with the addresses. The address should just be nowhere. This video would have been better if it just said buyer preview. But so we got a Q2 2025 forecast. It looks like he's toggling the camera about some important information about the San Francisco Bay Area forecast in the market, but we need something that will draw more attention to this video when it comes to the title and the thumbnail. San Mateo. Okay, yeah. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. And let me just show you an example of someone who does it real good. It's Real Estate Mindset. This channel, they do a great job at titling and thumbnail to draw curiosity, because you are just attracting a different type of viewer. They know they're drawing in people that are interested in the real estate market. So you say, the Great Depression begins. It doesn't always have to be fear invoking, but sometimes that's what works. So you can put a negative spin on a title, but then also have the content and the context of the video actually be positive, which is what I've tried to do with a lot of my videos on my channel as well, if you take a look. And then when it comes to house tours, I'll show you someone who's doing a good job right now, Marcus Rankin, who I don't know personally, so just shout out to him, but just good titles that are drawing attention. And I like using him as example because everyone can do this. Everyone can write a title that's really good and then a thumbnail that just showcases the house in the best light. So that does draw curiosity. You're getting the curiosity from an image that looks really cool. And also, he usually does not put the pricing as well in the titles, which you'll notice. Sometimes he will, but especially if it seems like a great deal, like this home for 1.4, yeah, that's 14 million in Los Angeles. So just another example. But if you guys have any questions and would potentially want your YouTube channel audited, I'll take a look at it. We can see if you qualify. There's a link down in the description for you to fill out a couple of questions to see if we might be a good fit to help audit your channel and work with you guys. If you have any questions and you are in the real estate industry at all, or if you're an entrepreneur that's looking for some help when it comes to YouTube, we can guide you in the right direction. We can fully optimize your channel. We've got dedicated editors for every single one of our clients. We put you in a Slack group, but enough of that. More information down in the description. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think in general when it comes to real estate and social media and where you're getting your clientele from in your business. But thanks for watching. I'm Darren Kriz, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.